Hello, my name is Paul Connett, and for over 30 years I've been involved in various aspects of waste management. A few years ago I wrote a book called The Zero Waste Solution, Untrashing the Planet One Community at a Time. And last year I was able to come to Volos and talk to the community and various people at the university and so on about my concerns about the cement kiln in your community. And I must admit, my reaction to Volos was schizophrenic. On the one side of the mountain, I saw a beautiful area, a beautiful tourist area, which I'm sure over the years will bring a huge amount of people to your area and bring in a lot of money and create a lot of jobs. And then on the other side of the mountain is this moonscape, this eyesore caused by this huge cement kiln. And I would like to explain to you why your future, I think, relies much more on the economics of tourism than the economics of the cement industry. Because I believe there are far more jobs in the tourist industry than you'll ever create in the cement industry. But also the cement industry comes with many other problems. They like to say that the air emissions from cement kilns are as stringent as they are for municipal waste incinerators, which I fought for years, incidentally. But they're not. And for the simple reason is the regulations are based upon the concentration of the pollutants as they come out of the chimney. Now, what that ignores, and yes, indeed, those regulations are the same for cement kilns as municipal waste incinerators. But the catch is this: about 6 times more gas comes out of the stacks of a cement kiln than come out of the stacks of a municipal waste incinerator per ton of waste burnt. And so really to be strictly comparable, you'd have to have regulations, concentrations which are 6 times less than is coming out of municipal waste incinerators. Or to put it a different way, if you burn a ton of trash in an incinerator and a ton of trash in a cement kiln, you will get 6 times more dioxin, 6 times more mercury, 6 times more lead, and 6 times more all the other pollutants, because there's difference in volume of gas that passes through the system. That's point number 1. Point number 2 is, unlike a municipal waste incinerator, the air pollution, the fly ash that's caught in the air pollution control devices of a cement kiln is put back into the system. In other words, you set up these air pollution control equipment to capture all the nasties, the lead, the mercury, the arsenic, the dioxins and furans. And that's expensive. And the reason for doing that is, having caught that material, you can carefully put it away in a hazardous waste landfill to keep it out of the environment. But the cement industry, having spent this money to capture these toxic pollutants, put it all back into the cement kiln, which means that all the toxic metals in the waste end up in your product. And if you're going to call this an environmental solution, then you should be proud of it and put on the bags of cement, this cement is made with waste. And let people know what they're buying. Let them know that there are toxics from the waste stream which are going to end up in the cement product. All the rest of that toxic material is going to leave and go into the environment directly. So that's not a good solution for the environment. The other thing which concerns me is when they talk about the emissions from cement kilns throughout Europe, what they use are spot tests. They use a 6-hour test for dioxin, which are made maybe once or twice a year. And they use these spot tests to then extrapolate for all the dioxin that comes out from the cement kiln over the whole year. And that is scientific nonsense. That is scientific nonsense because those 6-hour tests do not pick up startup and shutdown and upset conditions when the dioxin levels can increase by several orders of magnitude. Yes, indeed, during those upset conditions, you can get 1,000 times more dioxin coming out per second or minute per hour than you would under ideal conditions. So that's a confidence trick being played on the public to use the data collected under ideal circumstances and extrapolating that to use that for real time, a real operation. And finally, where I came in, I am promoting zero waste. And the biggest obstacle, in my view, to moving our economy from a throwaway economy, a linear economy, to a circular economy, the best stepping stone towards that is zero waste. And the big obstacle to achieving zero waste are the cement kilns which burn everything that we are supposedly can't recycle, reuse, repair, or compost. Our emphasis in the 21st century should be on recovering discarded materials and not burning them for 2 cents worth of energy. So I hope that you stop this cement kiln from burning waste, which will be imported by ship from many other places and even many other countries. You do not want Volos to be the dumping ground for Europe. Thank you.